In today's video, I'm sharing with you what I learned from running 7 different law firm operations and what you can learn from my experience. So it's 2015 and I started my first law firm, Mollaei Law, in January 2015. So it's been almost 8 years now. Let's just fast forward, I've been able to grow 7 law firms. But what happened in the middle and how did I get to 7 and why did I create 7 different law firms? Well, in my first law firm, when I figured out how to generate clients and how to create the systems for it to be automated and to be able to bring in clients automatically and also be able to serve them without me necessarily doing the work myself, that's when it really opened up my eyes that I could actually duplicate this. So when I duplicated it for my second law firm, that started working out and it was basically actively generating clients were being served. I'm like, that sounds great. Let me do it again. Third law firm, that sounds great. Fourth law firm. And I rinsed and repeated it. And some of the law firms are completely mine. I'm 100% shareholder, and there are some that I have partners in. But now I have experiences from running and starting and also actively running 7 law firms. But I've learned a lot from this process. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you exactly what I learned from that. So first lesson that I learned is that running 7 different law firms allows you to learn and implement quickly. It exposes you to a lot of experience. So I was able to learn, you can just imagine how much experience that I got from 7 types of sources of getting new clients, also kind of 7 different teams of be able to onboard the clients and 7 different teams of collecting documents and serving the clients and the marketing side of it. So I was able to pretty much duplicate my results and also my experience 7 times over all at the same time. But I also learned that it was not sustainable. So even though it was a very good learning experience and something that lead to the other points, it was not really sustainable. And instead, what I learned is it's just much better to focus on your top practice type. So in the last 3-4 years, I've been running these 7, but now I'm transitioning over and I'm actually gonna be consolidating those 7 down to probably 3 or 4 and really focusing on those. And it's just what I learned from that is it's just much better to go deeper into your top practice type than trying to handle everything all at the same time. And that lesson for you is if you are currently practicing multiple practice types, I really want you to be very analytical about what is your top practice type. Which one do you have the most number of clients? Which one are you generating the most kind of revenue? Which one you have the more easygoing clients? Which one is more operationally easy to be able to operate? Which one are you also more gravitated towards? And I really want you this year to focus and double down on that and really slowly either delegate the other practice type or create a manager for that role or be able to create referrals out of that business. And I really want you to focus in on your top practice type. Also learned that your team is your equity and it's your biggest asset for your law firm. None of these 7 law firms could have run without a very well-oiled team that have very specific roles in exactly being an intake, being a document collector, somebody who would serve the clients, and somebody who would do the marketing, all that stuff. It was all backed up by having a very strong team of people who were very specialized and do one particular task really, really well. And have that in mind for you. Your biggest asset for your law firm is your team. You need to hardcore focus in on that and make sure that you're actively 24/7 always looking to recruit and hire the A players and the B players, because that's what ultimately gets you to continue running your law firm. A book that I recommend for this, by the way, is a book called Who. Just go on Amazon and search Who book. It's a really, really good book about how to hire and recruit A players and how to keep them happy, and it will be really impactful for you. The next lesson that I learned is to hire as many VAs as you possibly can. I cannot stress how important this is. It's something that's a huge aspect of our program, helping lawyers figure out how to find the best VAs, how to hire them, how to onboard them, how to train them, and how to manage them, and how to incentivize them. All those are like a whole different world. I could make probably hours of commentary and advice about those particular things, but it's super crucial to have really, really strong VAs that could help run the day-to-day for you. And again, it really ties back into your team. Your VA team will be a big crucial part to helping you run the daily operations. Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video. And also learned that it's very, very crucial to create an SOP, a standard operating procedure, for every role in your law firm. So every single role that you have, again, when it comes to your intakers who are in charge of setting up clients, your team members who are in charge of onboarding your new clients, the document collectors, the legal clerks, the people who do your managing attorneys, everybody needs to have an SOP, standard operating procedure of exactly how to do their work, ideally with a very clear outline in a Google Doc, or there are tools that could do that for you, along with video instructions, written instructions, and video instructions that shows your team members exactly what they need to do. And by having an SOP, really systematize exactly everybody's role, what the expectations are, and by doing that, your effectiveness of your team will dramatically improve. So just a quick little recap, what I learned from running 7 different law firms is that you'll be able to get a lot of experience, but ultimately it's not sustainable. It's actually much better to go deeper and focus on the top practice types, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. It's a transition that I'm going through right now. Also, I learned that your team is your biggest equity. So build that long-term kind of asset. Make sure you focus on hiring A players and keep them happy, because that's ultimately gonna keep your law firm going. Also learned to hire as many VAs, rockstar VAs as possible, because it's also a big part of your team growth. And number 5, to build an SOP that you continuously are adding to and improving, to give clear instructions and expectations of exactly what is expected of your team. All right, see you in tomorrow's video. Lawyer Nation, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, take a moment right now to subscribe right below and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I post a video, because right now I'm posting 5 videos a week, providing lots of value to lawyers. So click right here to subscribe, and to watch the next most relevant video, click right here. Go do it, go watch it.